girls, welcome back to my channel. So this is my brother Aaron.
Hey everybody.
And this is his first time on my channel with him and I doing a collab ever, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely the first time.
Yeah, he's been on the I Love You My Couple channel, but we have never done a video together, and we've definitely never done a makeup video together.
Never.
And I'm excited because today I'm going to be doing his makeup, trying to turn him into me while we do some Q&As. Are you excited?
As I'll ever be.
If you guys are excited for this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and keep on watching. Do you have moisturizer on?
I don't.
I know. Why would you? I feel like guys don't moisturize.
That's such a roast. I was like, I walked right into that.
No, I
use cocoa butter and stuff like that, but like not really on my face.
No, I don't mean because I can tell. I just was asking because Elias never really ever like wears moisturizer either. I feel like guys aren't as much into like skincare usually, unless they're like men in makeup or something. So it's just a moisturizer. You can just put it all over.
All over, you said? Do I put it on like sunscreen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sunscreen.
I'm trying to think, where does makeup normally go?
Before we start, are you asking me questions based off of like a specific reason, or are they just at random?
They're kind of random, but they're kind of like sibling questions too.
This is primer, if you guys are wondering.
I put it on the same way you said?
Yep. You're doing good.
I'm trying to think, where does foundation go? Do I put
your nose, your forehead?
The nose. I was thinking it doesn't go on the nose. I'm like a pro at this because I burn so easy in the sun. Always with the sunscreen.
Do you wear sunscreen when you ride your bike?
No.
Then you do.
No. I'm only on the bike for like 30 minutes. Well, I guess we're
every day.
Wow.
Now, because I'm turning you into me, I'm going to use my foundation shades.
Ooh, this is kind of random. I just like grabbed a bunch of questions last night.
That's okay. We planned for this.
There was no planning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We. Sorry, I thought you meant we practiced the questions.
No.
What memory of us still makes you laugh?
Oh my.
I can think of a couple that like
so many.
are at my expense. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I know exactly which one it is.
Me too.
Speaking of biking.
The paperboy bike one?
No, when you were going to gymnastics with your carpool. That's what I think of when I think of like.
There's a lot.
If there was like, there is a lot of things that like the one thing I don't want anybody to see happen exactly happened.
I used to be in gymnastics and I would always have a carpool. And one time we were driving home from practice. This other gymnast and myself, and her mom was driving, and we were going down the road toward our house, and she literally looked out the window and she said, "Hey Angelina, that guy looks like your brother." And I was like, "Where?" I look over. The bike flips, Aaron falls like off the side of it, hits the ground, and she goes, "Oh my god, that is your brother."
This is kind of an old story, so I feel like there's some like
details.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
well, I'm gonna put on your foundation while you tell the details.
So yeah, riding the bike. I think I was riding it to martial arts class. So,
oh my gosh.
and Mom wouldn't drive me, so she made me ride my bike. And I guess my tire got stuck between the sidewalk and the grass. And when I tried to pull the wheel out, it literally flipped me. And from what I remember, yeah, she goes, "Oh my gosh, that loser just fell off his bike," and you turned and looked and said, "Oh my god, that loser's my brother." And the whole car was laughing, and then the mom was like, "Should we go get him?" And you said, "He'll be okay." And you guys kept going.
I don't remember calling you a loser. I thought I called you a nerd.
And I'm literally on the ground.
And he was on the ground in his
I did like a front
his outfit.
Yeah, in the gi. What's something you wish more people knew about you?
More people as in like my subscribers, or more people?
However you want to answer it.
So I guess I kind of have a two-part answer. The people that I'm closest to, my family, my friends, I feel like most of them know me very well. So I don't really know if there's necessarily much that I wish they knew about me. I wanted them to know, I would tell them. You know, as far as like other people, like strangers or people from my past, or maybe like someone who follows me on social media or something, I wish that more people maybe saw, I guess, like the real, how can I word this? I just feel like when people don't have the opportunity to know you that well in person, they don't know that you're maybe as genuine as you are. So I feel like the facade on social media doesn't show everything, and even though I try to be pretty like upfront and honest and stuff like that, especially like on my channel and on my IG and everything, I wish more people knew like the real me.
Mm-hmm. No, I completely agree. I feel like we got a lot of really good values from mom and dad, but also the way we grew up.
I will say one thing that I think we both have in common is we're not for everyone. We've got big personalities, and I don't think that everyone will always like that. But if people knew how like loyal we would be if they really gave us a chance, or if they really were like wanted to stay close to us, then maybe it'd be different. Does that make sense? I've lost a lot of friends that I feel like they wouldn't even know what I would actually do for them if they maybe had done the same for me. Look up for me with your eyes.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I always wanted to, like, being a friend especially, like, I was super shy growing up, and it's crazy to think that now. Then I always had trouble making friends, and now it's like I got a really good set group of friends. The way I always looked at friendship was I always wanted to be, sorry.
It's okay.
Keep looking up. I always wanted to be a friend that a friend would like to have. That's the way I always put my mind to doing things like that.
Okay,
Wait.
look at me. Close, but then lift your eyebrows. Yeah. I didn't realize this, but I think you kind of have hooded eyes.
Don't get hit.
It's not a bad thing.
Well, I had surgery on that one eye.
Oh, yeah. Which eye?
Left eye. Lifted my eye, and then you pushed it, and it was like...
That was your eye.
That was my eye.
That was you swallowing.
No, that was my eye. I, like, lifted the eyelid off the eyeball and then pushed it. When she came to me with this idea, like, could I do your makeup? And I said, okay, but my eye, like, my eyelids are super sensitive, and like anytime anything like this ever happens, like somebody's like, let me do your makeup, I'm like, when it gets to that part, I'm like, all right, call it a day.
Yeah, I have a question. Are you two super close?
What would you say?
So I would say that we are now. We weren't for a while. But
like, especially through high school.
I don't know. We've always done like totally different things. Like, he's older than me, so he's had like different.
Oh man, I just saw my reflection.
It's okay. Different friend groups and everything. We were not that close for a while, but we are definitely now. I think as we've like grown older and we've like learned to accept each other's differences, and in a lot of ways, like, it helps us get along better. What would you say?
Yeah, no, I think we're a lot closer now. I think it, like you said, we were doing a bunch of different things, like, growing up. Sorry, I keep, like, my head keeps going up.
I know, like...
Gotta keep my head down. The way, like, our parents, like...
He's really holding his head.
I really am, like, I'm fighting it, too. No, the way our parents were, like, when we were born, Dad was like, I'll take the boy, you take the girl. So it's like we were always doing different things like that.
I feel like we were separated a lot.
The queen is coming.
Definitely. Or even like when we did start bonding a little bit, like on family trips or something, our dad would be like, quit laughing in the back seat. Like, silence. He
would get annoyed of us because once we started, we couldn't stop. Also, another thing, we are both Gemini.
I never know who I'm going to be when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, no, but we're definitely a lot closer now.
We're big combinations of our parents, so we can get on each other's nerves very easily, and we both, like, we don't have a filter because we're siblings.
And it's not just us. We have another sibling. We have a half brother. Me and him, he's never lived with us, but we share a lot of similarities too.
I'd like to do his makeup sometime.
Oh my gosh.
Brian, if you're watching this, let me know if I can do your makeup.
If you could go back in time, would you change what you wore to prom?
Yes.
Yeah?
I went to prom twice. The first time, I liked my dress. I think it looked really nice with Elias's outfit. I thought it was cute. But the second one, the one that I wore to my senior prom, looking back, I think it was way too expensive. I feel so bad. I think I could have worn something that was more flattering to my body. So, well, I don't think Dad knew how much it was, to be honest with you.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
I looked good. I felt good in my suit. The best part of it was completely paid for. I don't even know if you remember this, but Justin Bieber was like with the bangs and everything like that. He had like the hair flip and everything. And my hair was kind of like that. I kind of felt like he stole my thing, like, because it'd been like that. And then we were trying to get the bangs like to work right, and they weren't working. And you straight ironed my hair.
Oh my God, I barely remember that.
Right? Yeah, you did that for me on prom night. Who would you want to do the eulogy at your funeral?
Freak.
What the freak?
Right? Like,
I thought it was usually like a priest. or like a pastor.
The priest can do it, and then somebody steps in.
If I died, everyone would be too sad to... No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I think, honestly, it'd be really emotional, so I'd probably ask for Pastor Shannon, and then whoever wanted to step up and take over, I would say should.
I think I'd want Brian to do my eulogy because I think he's got a really calm composure about him. I think that it could be funny too, but also be able to say something like inspirational and refreshing.
Yeah, because I will be on the floor.
Sure. What is one thing about you that everyone else commented on when they were young?
My mom would always be called in from my coaches or teachers or something to tell them that I commanded like attention, like either that I talked too much or that I like would distract people. And I remember like hearing that so much that I would try to like turn off my personality.
I feel like mine still holds true to this day, that I talk too much.
Facts. Facts. We both do.
When did you tell mom and dad that you actually started drinking? And when was the actual time you actually started drinking?
I don't think I ever told them when.
Yeah?
I don't think I ever like had a conversation with them.
Yeah, I know why. It was mom and dad or mom and dad.
Yeah, also I really didn't have a first like thing to like a sip of anything until after I graduated. At that point, that's when I was joining a sorority and everything else. And I feel like that after high school, they become less strict on you. So it wasn't like, there was no like need to sit me down and be like, so what are you doing when you go here at night? Because I never went to parties or anything in high school. Truthfully, for those of you watching, I didn't wait until I was 21 to have my first sip, but I waited till I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had that sit down conversation with them. What about you?
They would constantly ask me if I was drinking and stuff, like if I ever went and hung out with friends in high school, and I was like, no, like I didn't drink till I was 18 and I was at college already. I remember the first thing I ever drank, it was cherry Bacardi and Coke.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, this is all right. I remember are you drunk? Like you'd say that to me sometimes. I'm like, no, and I definitely was. Like,
really? You lied?
There was one time where
Why'd you lie?
Why you always lying?
Because
I was cool.
I don't know. I didn't feel like you were cool. That's when we weren't exactly close.
I didn't feel like you were cool.
Yeah, I was like... What's something you wish you could have told me when we were kids, and why didn't you tell me then?
I don't think there's anything that I didn't tell you. Like, you and I usually, like, are pretty outspoken.
Yeah, exactly. I always address the elephant in the room. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. Especially if you ask me to. It's like, what do you have to say? I'm like, whoom. I'll tell you exactly what I have to say.
I feel like I'll like always speak whatever I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've always been that way. So if I didn't, I probably just don't remember like what it was. It must have not been that serious.
If salary and experience didn't matter, what job would you most want to have?
Okay, straight up, I love like making content, hosting, like doing like on-camera stuff. This is tied with doing something with animals.
Animals, huh?
I love animals so much, so I would probably like just love to just like look after animals, feed them, pet them, whatever.
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah, I love animals so much. I want to have a farm.
I think you know mine.
What?
I love working with kids. It's
Yeah.
so rewarding.
Yeah, you're great with kids.
I worked for summer camps for like 9 years and I loved it. It was like the best time of my life. I love working with kids. The amount of times I feel like I changed a kid, helped them feel more confident in themselves. It's just really rewarding.
Yeah.
Definitely I've roasted so many kids.
But do they not know it?
No, they're totally aware.
Oh.
It's so funny. Somebody sent in one of my group chats the other day, they were like, when a kid, roasts you so bad and you're just sitting there mad, you can't do anything. I've been in that situation before.
You have? Because you're not allowed to speak up to them, really?
You can't really say everything you want to say.
Yeah.
What's your favorite season?
Every time I go for it, you go...
I'm just terrified.
My favorite season is definitely fall. My favorite holiday is Christmas, though. I love fall weather, like my favorite time of the year. Love Halloween, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours?
Fall. Definitely fall.
I remember one thing you did as a kid that literally I'll probably never forget because it made me so upset.
I got like a million things rushing through my head right now.
Do you want to know? One year, I went to the rich neighborhoods with my friends, and there was this guy that was giving out candy, and he happened to work at like this really, I forgot who owns it, but a candy like factory or whatever, where they sell baby bottle pops, push pops, Fun Dip, all of the nice expensive candies, and I brought home
that were popular right then for sure.
Were popular and delicious and not like freaking Hershey's. And I remember I had like a bunch of them and brought them home, and our parents would keep our Halloween candy in their room in different piles. And I remember one time I came like to get like one or two of them or whatever, and I think there was maybe one left.
Oh yeah, I went in, I got them.
He ate all of them.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed. I remember like crying. It's like, these are mine, because our parents would never buy us those.
Oh no.
That's why you did.
They were totally against candy. What song or movie scene makes you cry without fail?
Song right now, especially. Right Now by Luke Combs, Better Together, is like, every time I hear it, I cry.
Oh yeah.
And then movie would probably be either The Blind Side or what's the movie with Will Smith and Jaden Smith when he was young? Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
That one's like so good.
Man, movie scene, I swear, the funeral scene for My Girl.
Oh yeah. That's
oh
it.
my gosh, yeah, that was rough. That's rough every time, and it's like I know exactly what's coming.
She was a good actress.
Oh my gosh, she sold it. There's a song by the Beatles called In My Life. That one makes me tear up when I hear it.
I also like get emotional to Butterfly Kisses because of Dad and I.
Mm-hmm.
Go right underneath it with your eyes, not chin. Yeah, there you go. You can't.
Simple directions, I can't do it. All this effort, and I'm just gonna wipe it away.
Okay, freak you. You look like Captain Hook.
So uncomfortable.
Captain Hook over here.
I swear this girl pees like... I've seen her pee since we've been hanging out since noon, and it's 6 o'clock. She's peed like 5 times. 5 times. That's ridiculous. It's a problem.
What's your favorite memory of us? I'm jealous of your nose.
Oh, thanks. I have a picture of it.
Of your nose?
No. Well. No, I have a picture of you and me, and we were in Hilton Head Island, and you were laughing so hard, and it was something I was saying to you, and I love that picture.
You like when I laugh at your jokes.
Yeah.
There was a few years I would never laugh at his jokes because I didn't really like him that much.
Yeah, I was like, you know, you don't like somebody, you just don't laugh at their jokes even though they're killing. And I promise you, she probably took them home with her. Like, she's like, oh, I got a joke for you guys.
No, I never stole them. I just, you know, we were younger and you were on my nerves a lot of the time. So it was hard to find you funny, especially if I heard repeated jokes.
Oh man, you sound like everybody in my friend group.
For real?
They all know my go-to jokes.
Well, you gotta make some new ones. Write some new ones. Have I ever had a friend you didn't like?
No, I can't really remember anybody. You've had a lot of friends that I did like.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Wow.
What do you mean?
I don't know. What do you mean? What was that? What about you? Do you have a friend that you didn't like that was mine? And I rephrased it.
You rephrased it. Did I remember that little boy? Did you ever have a dream where
have you ever once and then you?
Have you ever had a dream that you
yes, a couple.
A couple?
Yes, I feel like you've had friends, like in your whole life, you've had some friends that got on my nerves. Or if I didn't think they had your best interest in mind, spray your face.
Oh, jeez.
Felt good, right?
Setting spray.
Setting spray.
Is this eyeliner?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You've seen how it's gone with just putting things on the outside.
No, this doesn't go. This doesn't go on the inside. You see that thing go just putting it on the outside.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. This goes up here.
Good luck. I'll hold my head.
What color do you like my hair? It's natural color, or when it has like lightener like this, or when it's all lightened? What color do you think I look best with?
You know what? This is an interesting question. This is totally unrelated to the question you just asked me, but hair, blonde hair. I mean, I got dirty blonde hair. It doesn't matter. I think it looks good when it's lightened too, but I like it original.
Okay.
I like the dirty blonde. But this is the thing I was going to say. It's unrelated to your question at all. I swear I can't date blonde girls because of you with your blonde hair everywhere. If you look at my track record, there's never a blonde girl in my interest.
Because of me?
Because of you with all your blonde hair. Really weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
My eyes are closed.
So if they're blonde and they're
watching...
watching...
Oh, you're talking about that?
So if they're blonde and they're watching, that means take a hike?
No, hit me up. No.
Hey.
Do you want me to open up my eyes?
Just give me a second. I'm going to try to coat them the best I can while your eyes are closed. If you could have one talent that you don't have, what would it be?
Oh, man, I wish I could do a backflip.
Really?
Yes, because like I'd be like in a store and then all of a sudden I'd like just stop and then I'd just do a backflip and people would be like, "Did you see that guy do a backflip?" I'm really trying to learn how to juggle right now.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's not going very well. Oh, geez, sorry.
Look up. Look all the way up.
It's all the way up. Sorry. It's my bad eye. My voice is gone from this weekend.
He had surgery on this eye.
Okay.
Don't give him a hard time.
Okay, great. Tell the whole world.
I screwed up your eyeliner. Yeah, we're putting lashes on. Are you crazy?
Oh, man.
What is something funny you remember about me growing up? Or was I just not
You
funny?
were just always so scared, and it was just so easy. Just so easy to scare you, and it's like punishment was never harsh enough for me not to stop.
Really? He would scare me. He'd hide behind things. Oh, but I scared you one time
Like
so bad.
She's like a little creep. Like she'd go and like hide in your room for 38 minutes, and you're just like doing you. Like
Wait, let me tell them though. Our rooms share a wall, and when we were younger, he would always scare me. So I remember one time I was like so angry, so I went in, and his bed was like this far away from his wall. So I went in there and I laid on the ground next to it, and I was just hanging out there for like 10 minutes. Then he comes in his room, and like 20 minutes goes by, and I'm just silent, just laying there, waiting for my moment. And then all of a sudden, I jump.
so weird.
I
Just
jump
like.
up, and I'm like, ah.
Can you imagine getting so comfortable, like you're just completely alone, and then you pop up out of nowhere, and it's like, what the heck?
I don't regret it though. It was hilarious. I'm gonna put his lashes on him, and we'll be right back.
Oh shit! I'm very uncomfortable. Man, I really didn't think she was gonna go this far. Like I really didn't. I've never had it go to this extent before. I feel like I look really uncomfortable.
You do.
Do I keep my mouth open? I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do. Wow.
Hey, angels.
You look like me.
Hey, angels. So today we're going to be doing... Hey, angels. So today I have this makeup tutorial for you.
Holy. Wait, let's do something at the same time to see how much we look like.
She always does the clapping of the hands.
I don't mean to.
Hey, angels.
Cheer me. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, angels. Get this off of me. Thumbnail.
Come together. Do we look alike?
In the circus, there's like always a bearded lady, and that's what I feel like I look like. The bearded lady.
Last question. A follower of mine asked me to ask you what you think of mine and Elias and my journey on YouTube.
Wow. I think, you know, anytime somebody does something like this, people around them, they're going to be skeptical. Yeah, I didn't know what to think at first. Like, I really didn't. I was just like, all right, do your thing. Like, and then you started getting, you know, a little popular and have some kind of following. And, you know, I never really knew how many people were watching your videos till I looked it up myself. And then I was like, wow. Especially the makeup videos, too.
Aww.
I was like, wow, that's really impressive. So I'm proud of you guys. Yeah.
Thank you. we have a lot more growth to do, but we have been taking courses on it too, which is really cool. So
I think I definitely like improve the viewership when I I feel like there's always somebody in the comment like he needs to be in more.
Oh yeah, you. Okay, well then I guess we're gonna have to make that happen. If you guys agree with him and you enjoy him in my videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment below that you want to see him more. Also, just give him a thumbs up for being a good sport and participating with this video. I'm glad I got to do this. I'm glad I got to glam you. I want to do this to Brian one day.
I never knew I could look like this.
Same. Alright everyone, we hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for participating. You know I love you. I appreciate you. I'm glad we're closer now too.
Me too. And
make sure you're subscribed, have my post notifications turned on, comment any video requests below, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you angels so much, and God bless. You don't have to
do I have to do that too?
You can just wave if you want. Bye guys.